Weather can create unpredictable and dangerous driving conditions. Joining me live to talk about safety precautions is Doug Shupe with AAA Texas. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning, Haley. Thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, thanks for agreeing to talk to us so early in the morning, because this is going to be an important topic for the next couple of days. How do drivers prepare their vehicle before getting out on the roads?
Yeah, good question. You really want to make sure that you're checking your antifreeze and other fluid levels to make sure that they are topped off. Use an ice scraper to remove any potential frost that may be on the windshield so you can clearly see out to the roadway. Replace your windshield wiper blades if they are streaking, because you need to, again, clearly see out of your window. Check all of your headlights, your taillights, your turn signals. Make sure that they're working properly so that other drivers know what your intentions are out there on the roadway, and keep your gas tank about halfway full to prevent a gas line freeze up.
You know, Doug, what about your tires, though? How do we make sure that those are well maintained?
Yeah, tires are critical to maintaining traction on wet pavement. So you want to check your tire inflation as well as your tire tread. Should make sure your tires are properly inflated when the tires are cool and have not been driven on recently. Now, to check your tire tread, you can use something as simple as a quarter. Place that quarter upside down in the grooves of the tire. If you see the top of George Washington's head, that means you don't have enough tread on your tires, and you really should replace those before driving on them. Just a couple of tips to give drivers, because, like I said before, those tires are absolutely necessary to maintaining that traction when the weather is like it is.
Yeah, that's a really good point right there. But I got another tricky one for you. One that always catches me off guard is the car battery. And we know that cold weather impacts your car battery. So what are the warning signs that your battery needs to be replaced?
It does. A lot of people don't realize that, in freezing weather, your vehicle battery loses about a third of its power. So some, warning signs that your battery is failing include if your car doesn't start immediately, it makes a clicking noise when you try to turn it on, or you notice either your headlights or the interior lights are dim. That's another indication that your battery is going. Some things that you could do: try to keep your vehicle parked inside a garage whenever possible, because the less frigid air you have around your car, the better it is for the life of your battery. You also want to turn off your lights and your wipers and your heater before turning off the engine to lessen the drain on the battery, and also remove those car chargers and any other USB cables, like for iPods or anything like that, before you turn the car off as well.
Okay, good to know. Definitely signs that I ignore until it's too late. So hopefully this helps some of our viewers. I got another one for you, though. Fact or fiction? You should warm up your engine before driving.
That is actually fiction. It used to be that you'd want to warm up your vehicle, before driving it. But that was vehicles of days gone by. I mean, modern vehicles, you do not need to warm it up. And this is a really important point. You never want to warm up a vehicle inside an enclosed space like a garage, because of the threats of carbon monoxide poisoning. So no, you do not need to warm up that vehicle. Most people have vehicles that can drive just fine just starting it in this type of temperature.
Well, I am surprised by that one. Good information to have. Doug Shupe with AAA. It was so great talking to you. What are some important safety tips you have for people before I let you go?
Yep, real quickly, turn on your headlights to increase your visibility. Reduce your speed and leave plenty of stopping distance between your vehicle and vehicles in front of you. Most of the crashes that law enforcement officers are responding to are because people are driving too fast for the conditions. Do not use cruise control on wet pavement. Be especially aware of areas that could freeze over, like bridges, overpasses, and shaded areas. Be very careful on infrequently traveled roads or rural roads that may not have any treatment or may kind of frost over. And then finally, remember that Texas has a slow down, move over law. which requires drivers to vacate that lane closest to an emergency vehicle or a tow truck that's on the side of the road. If you can't safely get out of that lane, you want to slow way down. During these types of weather events, lots of emergency personnel, tow trucks will be assisting stranded motorists. Give them the space to do their job safely.
Wow, all really great tips. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That was really good information, especially as we head into these next couple of days.